my chân fitness quần áo siwan. My name is Ryan. You a nice day. TD official new follow me.
One Kickoff. FIFPRO announce World 11 for 2024. David Coote sacked by the PGMOL. All Football's Kickoff provides a summary of key news from the past 24 hours. The top headline is the official announcement of the FIFPRO World 11 for 2024, featuring Rodri and Vinny. Additionally, Premier League referee David Coote has been sacked by the PGMOL. In other news, Barcelona's Dani Olmo lost a tooth during a match against Real Betis, and Marc Cucurella has discarded the boots that contributed to his mistakes in Chelsea's recent win over Tottenham. Lastly, Real Madrid's Endrick Felipe is facing racial abuse following a match against Liverpool. 2. Arsenal transfer news. Gunners set to battle Barcelona for star as defender bid rejected. Arsenal's 1-1 draw against Fulham has left them 6 points behind league leaders Liverpool, prompting manager Mikel Arteta to consider January transfer signings to enhance their title chances. Bukayo Saka's late goal was disallowed by VAR, while William Saliba equalized after Raúl Jiménez's opener. As the transfer window approaches, Arsenal is reportedly competing with Barcelona for Lille forward Jonathan David, who has scored 17 goals in 23 appearances this season. 3. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's 12 big mistakes so far at Man United on Christmas Eve. The first anniversary of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's £1.3 billion minority takeover of Manchester United will be marked. This move was met with mixed reactions. Fans were hopeful for change after 2 decades of Glazer ownership, while others preferred a complete buyout by Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani of Qatar. Despite some dissatisfaction, many viewed Ratcliffe's involvement as an improvement, especially after the Glazers delegated day-to-day operations to him. Ineos has made significant decisions to address the club's financial struggles, which have seen losses of £300 million over the past 3 years. However, some of these decisions have been controversial and have affected the club's core identity. As the year concludes, Mail Sport reflects on the changes brought about by Ratcliffe's leadership. 4. Lopetegui. We dedicate this victory to Antonio. West Ham secured a crucial 2-1 victory over Wolves, with Jared Bowen and Tomas Sosek scoring to relieve pressure on manager Julen Lopetegui. The match featured a dramatic second half where 3 goals were scored in 18 minutes, including an equalizer from Matt Doherty for Wolves. The game was marked by significant VAR decisions, with 2 goals disallowed and 2 penalty appeals from Wolves denied. Wolves manager Gary O'Neill expressed frustration over the officiating, claiming they were denied 2 clear penalties and that a foul led to West Ham's second goal. 5. Tottenham star ruled out for 6 weeks in fresh blow to Ange Postecoglou amid his side's dismal run of form. Tottenham manager Ange Postecoglou will be without key player Christian Romero for approximately 6 weeks due to a new muscle injury. This comes after Spurs' recent 4-3 defeat to Chelsea, marking their 7th league loss of the season and increasing pressure on Postecoglou as they head into a busy Christmas schedule. Romero, who had just returned from injury, was forced off early in the match and will miss important upcoming fixtures, including games against Liverpool, Newcastle, and a Carabao Cup quarter-final against Manchester United. 6. Ferguson intervened when I was drinking every day. It saved my Man Utd career. Ex-Manchester United player Rio Ferdinand recounted how Sir Alex Ferguson warned him about his partying and drinking habits shortly after joining the club in 2002 for over £30 million. Ferdinand, who became one of the club's top defenders, discussed the challenges of adapting to United's high professional standards on his podcast. He acknowledged that his love for partying stemmed from his early career at West Ham but realized he needed to balance his social life with his professional responsibilities after Ferguson's advice. The podcast also featured a conversation with basketball legend Dennis Rodman, known for his partying lifestyle. 7. Man City may learn fate in January, but appeal may drag on into next season. Manchester City, which denies any wrongdoing, faces potential severe penalties, including a points deduction or relegation. If serious charges are confirmed, the club is likely to appeal any sanctions, a process that could take 6 to 8 months. If relegation is imposed, the punishment might be suspended pending the appeal's outcome, unlike Everton's previous 10-point deduction, which remained in effect until reduced. The Premier League's investigation into City has lasted 5 years, resulting in significant legal costs, with the league spending £48.1 million last season, far exceeding its budget, largely due to this case and related legal challenges. 8. 2024 FIFPRO Women's World 11. Vanda and Bonmati lead, Marta and Lauren James in the 2024 FIFPRO Women's World 11 has been selected by 7,000 players and includes the following 11 players: Mary Earps, Lucy Bronze, Olga Carmona, Alex Greenwood, Aitana Bonmati, Alexia Putellas, Kira Walsh, Barbara Banda, Linda Caicedo, Lauren James, and Marta. 9. Ex-Juventus captain Bonucci. I slammed Allegri against the dressing room door. Juventus lost to Real Madrid in the Cardiff final, with Bonucci facing criticism for his performance. He recounted a tense moment with teammate Marchisio, where he suggested Marchisio should be substituted due to fatigue, but Marchisio resisted. This led to a confrontation with coach Allegri and assistant Landucci, resulting in a physical altercation. Following the incident, Bonucci was sidelined for a match against Porto but eventually returned to play, although he felt that something had changed in the team dynamics. The management assured him of his importance, even as Allegri's contract was renewed before the final. 10. Van der Sar on his health journey, future in football, Man United and Amorim. Edwin van der Sar, the former Manchester United and Netherlands goalkeeper, experienced a life-altering brain hemorrhage while on holiday in Croatia in July last year. In an exclusive interview with Sky Sports News, he recounted the incident, describing how he felt unwell on the last day of his trip, leading him to seek medical help. Van der Sar discussed his health journey since the incident, his future plans, and the recent appointment of Ruben Amorim at Manchester United. 11. AC Milan chief Ibrahimovic. I think Rangers can grow even more. Ibrahimovic praised a midfielder he signed from AS Alkmaar, highlighting his significant growth in Serie A over the past 2 years. He noted that while many players have joined the team, this Dutchman has stood out and is proving to be a high-level talent. Ibrahimovic expressed his belief in AC Milan's vision and commitment to winning, stating that he shares the same goals as the club's management and owners. He emphasized his determination to win. drawing on his experience from playing at various prestigious clubs. 12. Big Data speaks. How Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, Liverpool will finish in the Champions League. Opta's supercomputer has simulated 50,000 scenarios to forecast the points and standings of the 36 teams in this season's Champions League, which has introduced a new format. Instead of the traditional group stage, each team now faces 8 opponents in a single table ranking. This change is expected to create a higher scoring rate and increased drama throughout the tournament. As the first 5 match days conclude, several favorites, including Real Madrid, Manchester City, and Paris Saint-Germain, find themselves in challenging positions. The upcoming 6th match day is set to bring high-stakes excitement. 13. Valverde admits Madrid in situation were not used up ahead of Atalanta clash. Real Madrid is currently in 24th place in the Champions League table, a situation that is unfamiliar for the title holders. Coach Valverde acknowledges the need for the team to perform at their best to improve their standing, emphasizing the importance of defensive strength and offensive efficiency. He recognizes Atalanta's man-to-man marking style could play to their advantage given their player capabilities. Valverde admits it's difficult to see the team in such a low position, but stresses the importance of staying calm, accepting the challenges of football, and trusting the process. He reflects on the lessons learned from previous matches, particularly the high-pressure situation faced at San Mamés, which he finds valuable for improvement. 14. Barcelona fans enraged after motive for Hansi Flick sending off is revealed. Barcelona manager Hansi Flick received his first red card in Spanish football during a 2-2 draw with Real Betis, leading to his dismissal from the stands. Flick expressed confusion over the decision, stating he was merely upset with himself rather than protesting against the referee. The referee's report indicated that Flick had left his technical area and was vocally protesting a decision. DAZN España suggested that Flick was sent off after raising his hand in frustration, prompting the referee to act. Barcelona plans to appeal the red card, which could result in Flick being banned from the touchline for the team's final 2 La Liga matches of the year against Leganés and Atletico. 15. Slot response to claims Liverpool have key title advantage over Arsenal and City. Liverpool head coach Arne Slot believes that finishing in the top 8 of the Champions League won't significantly benefit his team in the domestic title race. He noted that the main advantage is avoiding the additional knockout round and going directly to the last 16. Slot mentioned that if it turns out there are no substantial benefits by the end of the season, he might consider rotating players more during the group stage. Currently, Liverpool leads the Premier League and is at the top of the Champions League table, while title rivals Arsenal and Manchester City are in lower positions. 16. Man Utd news. Pogba return claim made as Neville slams weak. Response from club Manchester United is facing significant challenges this season, both on and off the field. Ahead of their Europa League match against Victoria Pilsen, manager Ruben Amorim has experienced 2 consecutive defeats, with individual errors contributing to the team's struggles. Compounding the situation, sporting director Dan Ashworth announced his departure after just 5 months, raising concerns about the club's direction as the January transfer window approaches. While the immediate focus is on the upcoming match, there is speculation about potential player acquisitions to improve the squad. Additionally, Paul Pogba is now a free agent after leaving Juventus, adding to the ongoing discussions surrounding the club's future. 17. Alexis Mac Allister drops huge hint on Mo Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold futures. Trent Alexander-Arnold is currently in talks for a new contract with Liverpool, and his teammates, including Alexis Mac Allister, hope he stays. Alongside Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold's contract expires in June, creating uncertainty amid Liverpool's Premier League and Champions League campaigns. While Salah is close to signing a new 2-year deal and Van Dijk is likely to extend his contract, Alexander-Arnold faces interest from Real Madrid for a potential free transfer next summer. McAllister emphasized Alexander-Arnold's importance to the team, particularly highlighting his performance against Manchester City after returning from injury. 18. Ex-Fox boss reveals he had to learn to walk again for neurological situation. Nigel Pearson, the former Leicester and Watford manager, has shared that he has been learning to walk again due to a neurological condition that previously required him to use crutches. In a recent update on social media, he expressed gratitude for the support he has received over the past 13 months. Pearson described the journey as a significant challenge but noted positive experiences, such as traveling to the U.S. to meet family and engaging in activities like cycling and golfing. 19. Lineker and Shearer slam, shambolic and embarrassing. Ineos amid Ashworth's exit. Alan Shearer and Gary Lineker criticized Manchester United's Ineos group following the unexpected departure of sporting director Dan Ashworth. Just 5 months after his arrival from Newcastle, Ashworth's hiring was seen as a significant step in Sir Jim Ratcliffe's leadership. But he was informed by Chief Executive Omar Berrada that he would not be part of the club's future after a recent loss to Nottingham Forest. Newly appointed manager Ruben Amorim is working to fulfill Ratcliffe's ambitions after his substantial investment in the club, but has faced challenges, including back-to-back defeats early in his tenure. 20. Spurs star deactivates his social media account after abuse from fans. Brennan Johnson, a Tottenham player, closed his Instagram account after facing online abuse following a poor performance in the North London derby against Arsenal. Spurs manager Ange Postecoglou defended Johnson, criticizing the online trolls. Following Tottenham's recent loss to Chelsea, another player, Pedro Porro, also shut down his social media account after receiving backlash for resharing a statistic about his performance.